This songwriter crafted hits for other artists, but only managed to score one major hit on his own. Coming up on Rock Music History Lesson. Have you ever heard of Albert Hammond? Talk about a songwriting powerhouse. This guy has written some absolute classics that you've definitely hummed along to without even realizing he was behind them. Take The Air That I Breathe by the Hollies, or Leo Sayers' When I Need You. Those are just the tip of the iceberg. He's also responsible for Starship's Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now, which was co-written by Diane Warren, and Chicago's I Don't Want to Live Without Your Love. But here's the funny thing. Despite writing all these massive hits for other artists, Hammond's own chart success was pretty modest. He only landed 2 spots on the Billboard Hot 100 Top 40. One was his 1974 hit, I'm a Train, which peaked at number 31 and got a lot of airplay on classic rock stations. The other, the song most people know him for, It Never Rains in Southern California. Albert Hammond co-wrote It Never Rains in Southern California with Mike Hazelwood, making it the title track of his debut album. The song poignantly captures his personal struggle in the entertainment industry, drawing from his real-life experiences. While most of the narrative rings true, he creatively adjusted the song's setting. Ironically, this tale of professional disappointment became Hammond's breakthrough hit, propelled by a pivotal encounter with a major recording industry executive. Before Hammond's 1972 hit, It Never Rains in Southern California, he and Hazelwood had collaborated for several years. As the Hammond-Hazelwood duo, they released 3 singles in the late 60s that didn't chart. Both were also members of the British folk rock group The Family Dog. Their partnership eventually led them to Los Angeles, but the song It Never Rains in Southern California was inspired by Hammond's earlier struggles as a musician in Spain after growing up in Gibraltar. While in London, Hammond shared a particularly embarrassing story with Hazelwood about asking for money near a train station. To his horror, he unknowingly approached his cousin, who was on his honeymoon, for cash. Hammond pleaded with his cousin not to tell his father. When Hammond shared his struggling musician story with Hazelwood, he transformed Hammond's personal account, relocating the narrative to Hollywood and crafting a compelling story about an aspiring artist's challenges in the entertainment industry. After Mums, a Columbia Records subsidiary, released It Never Rains in Southern California, the song quickly gained popularity. However, its success nearly didn't happen. In a 2017 MusicNews.com interview, Hammond credited legendary music executive Clive Davis, then Columbia Records president, with being crucial to the song's breakthrough. During a meeting with Clive Davis, Hammond initially didn't play It Never Rains in Southern California. When Davis asked about other songs, Hammond admitted that he had been discouraged by previous artists who called it terrible. Upon hearing the track, Davis confidently declared, "That's going to be your biggest single, and that's going to be the title of your album." Davis accurately predicted the success of It Never Rains in Southern California, though it wasn't the album's lead single. The first single was Down by the River, which only reached number 91 on the Hot 100. It Never Rains in Southern California quickly gained traction. It debuted at number 65 on the Hot 100 in October 1972, ultimately peaking at number 5 8 weeks later. It Never Rains in Southern California remains one of Hammond's most notable compositions. Artists like Sonny and Cher, Barry Manilow, and Fountains of Wayne's Chris Collingwood have covered the song. Hammond later re-recorded it with Al Stewart for his 2010 album Legend. The original version boasts nearly 130 million Spotify streams. It Never Rains in Spain would have also been a poetic title, but would it have resonated with American listeners the way It Never Rains in Southern California did? The song is so catchy and its lyrics so evocative that it might have still been a hit had its story veered closer to actual events. Fortunately for Hammond, Hazelwood's slightly embellished version helped to put a gold record on his wall and launch a highly successful chapter in his songwriting career. Oh, by the way, remember when Hammond asked his cousin not to tell his dad? Well, he did anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching Rock Music History Lesson. I'm KW King.